Hi, I'm Jeffrey Sapp. I'm the Executive Director of Serve Our Wounded Warriors, a 501c3 nonprofit in Haymarket, Virginia. Serve Our Wounded Warriors is a 501c3 charitable nonprofit. We provide services to service members who are wounded, ill, injured, or recovered from service-related injuries. And we normally do that via a series of programs that include Christmas gift giving, hospital visits, Thanksgiving dinners, fundraising events. Our key program, our flagship program, is the Warrior Retreat at Bull Run, which is on 37 acres, again in Haymarket, Virginia. It's 11,000 square foot home, and we invite the warriors and their caregivers and families out to the retreat for a 6-day respite stay where they can relax, rejuvenate, and kind of reconnect with their support networks. We do this because a lot of these soldiers, as they're going through treatment, which can last up to a year or two, are in a very stressful environment. And being in the hospital on a day-to-day basis and not having the chance to be with your family and do the kind of things you really want to do or that you like to enjoy doing, it can be stressful. So we give them an opportunity to come out, get away from the hospital environment, at least for a week. Just think of nothing but focus on themselves, their families, and enjoy themselves. Actually, back in 2006, Park Valley Church in Haymarket, Virginia, it's a non-denominational church. The pastor, Barry White, put out a call to his flock to go out and do something for 40 days to bring a taste, to spread Christmas cheer, I guess is what it comes down to. Reach out beyond your community to do something for someone else. Two of the folks in there in the group was John and Shirley Dominic, who eventually became our co-founders. They were in a group that decided to go to Fort Belvoir Correction, to Walter Reed National Military Hospital to visit the troops there and kind of cheer them up, bring a taste of home there. It was overwhelmingly successful. So after the 40-day period, now this is 2006 we're talking, after the 40-day period, they continued doing outreach. They continued their Christmas celebration, if you will. They continued going to the hospital. Fast forward to 2012, when they decided they can probably do more by forming a nonprofit, and that's what they did. Serve Our Wounded Warriors was stood up in 2012. A year later, 2013, they found a property that we're in now that would become the Warrior Retreat at Bull Run, and they bought it. It was dilapidated. It's built in 1977. They basically took it down to the studs and remodeled the interior of the house. It took 2 years to do that. It took $1.25 million in in-kind donations and financial support from contractors, hundreds and hundreds of volunteers. The community just poured out a great outpouring for support. So in 2015, they finished the renovation, they opened the doors, and we haven't looked back since. The work we do is important for several reasons. Number one, people who serve and wear the uniform, have worn the uniform to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States, deserve to be treated better after they take off the uniform or if they're injured during the process of wearing the uniform. Number two, there's a lot of folks that say thank you for your service. I believe that we should take thank you for your service and turn it into a declaratory statement, or move it from a declaratory statement into an action statement, so that we actually do something. A lot of people say thank you, way to go, then they walk away. We don't do that. So we provide this opportunity for this one sliver of area, which is giving them the respite break, giving them a chance to relax and re-engage, rejuvenate, and just enjoy themselves as a family, because they're going to go right back to that hospital environment. We know that. But if we can give them a little bit of a break, we may be able to contribute to the holistic healing process, which helps them recover and get on with their lives like they want to live. Our primary source of income is, well, we have several sources of income. You have in-kind, you have donations, financial donations, in-kind donations, and also events, fundraising events. We have 4 primary fundraising events throughout the year. We have 2 that are coming up in the immediate future. First, on October 16th, is our 5th annual golf tournament at Piedmont Golf Club. We welcome the public to come. You can play as an individual or as a foursome, and all the money is going to go directly to benefiting the warriors. That's the golf tournament. The second key fundraiser that we have, oh, by the way, go back to Piedmont. 16 to 18 warriors are going to be playing in that tournament. There are people who have donated money so the warrior can play, which is absolutely great. So you have a chance to give something to the warrior, you have a chance to meet the warrior, interact with them, and get to know them, which I think is really, really great. The second primary fundraiser for us is our second annual gala. This year it's on the 4th of November. It's going to be at the MGM National Harbor. It's going to be a wonderful event, and again, there's going to be several tables with warriors sitting at them that people have sponsored for them to be there. So if you can come to either one or both of those, that would be great. Again, the funds go directly to support the warriors, and that's the key for what we're doing. A number of ways that you can get involved, but something about the organization I want to make sure that people are clear on. When the warrior comes, once we get them vetted through Walter Reed National Military Medical Center or Fort Belvoir Community Hospital, those are the two primary medical centers we work with. We also work with veteran support organizations. The warrior will self-identify that they would like to come to the retreat. The medical center vets them and says, yes, you can go at this part of time. There's no surgery, there's no treatment, we can afford to do that. And so once that's done, we get flagged, we connect with the warrior, we have a guest service coordinator work with them and fill out forms and just more or less get them set like you're going to come into an actual retreat. When they come, they have the choice of over 65 activities they can do, from riding helicopters to going to vineyards, to going to the Hilton Center for Performing Arts, just tours, or they can just hang out at the house. It's their call. Out of the 65 activities from service providers, they only pick 3 or 4. And out of those 3 or 4, we set it up for them and they have a nice time with it. 3 of the events I like to highlight, the activities that I like to highlight that people enjoy. One, we have a visiting chef program where we bring in an executive chef from around the area. We have 47. A visiting chef comes in and they cook a gourmet meal, whatever the warrior wants, he and his family wants, they cook it. They can have a chef's table, sit there, watch it, they can cook with them, have a great time. And I don't think anyone has ever turned that one down. The second one we offer in the retreat is massage therapy, and it's wonderful. It's also therapeutic, and very few people ever turn that one down. The other ones, like helicopter riding, horse therapy, dog therapy, we have a whole lot of others that people really do enjoy. So it's a good opportunity for them. How can people help out? 1, you can be a sponsor, an activity sponsor, like for one of the events that we spoke about. 2, you can be a sponsor for a warrior to come stay for a week there. $2,000, we have it covered. 3, you can provide services as a contractor or whatever services that you have to the retreat. We will give you the tax write-off if it's a monetary donation, or if it's equivalent, we'll give you the proper documentation for it, because that's important, I know. But whatever you can bring to the table. 4th, volunteering. We need volunteers. We need volunteers. We need volunteers. I can't make it any clearer than that. The community and the volunteer support is absolutely essential to everything that we do. So if you're thinking about it, don't think any longer. Give us a call. Come on out. We will find something for you to do, from cutting the grass to working with the warriors to doing administration. If you're a grant writer, I'd love to talk to you. If you're a fundraiser, I'd like to talk to you. If you're into marketing, I'd love to talk to you. Everything we do, the better we get at what we do, the better service we provide the warriors. We're working on building 3 additional houses. Right now we have our crosshairs on a $300,000 grant from a local corporation, well, national corporation, so we can start construction on the first house in 2018. We're going to need to put furniture in that house. We're going to need to put a kitchen in that house. So again, we're looking for a donation. So if you have furniture, you have a kitchen, you have desks, you have pillows, you have anything that we can take, we will take that. And we would be most appreciative for it. And I guess that's pretty much it.